topic for this conference is education in times of economic downturn. It is both timely and essential to the development of our global economy and to the improvement of the quality of living for the citizen of our world. Thank you, Your Excellency, for your inspirational opening address. My name is Shakhbout Nahyan Al-Nahyan, a student of the Higher Colleges of Technology and a member of the EWB World Student Organizing Committee.
Historically, every nation has been growing from regional educational environment to the national environment. While the education has to serve individuals to grow, it also enables him or her to serve the family, community, country, and the nation.
The IMF's latest forecast shows that the world economy will shrink in 2009, the first global contraction since the Second World War, and a good illustration of the ubiquity of the current crisis.
What are the consequences for NGOs worldwide that are dependent on private funding for projects?
Not only promotes humanitarian needs, but also a research agenda.
But what the slowdown is doing is forcing us to rethink all of our existing business models.
The education system in our country has gone through and is currently going through a period of transformation.
With the recent rise in demand for higher education internationally and the continued growth of technology,
education's ability to promote peace, tolerance, conflict resolution, anti-racism, democracy.
Through that experience, I became aware of the many inequities that students with disabilities face worldwide.
We emit 26 billion tons of CO2 annually and burn 73 billion barrels of oil.
The planet of Earth will be destroyed by human greed, rapacity, and exploitation.
Have you ever considered that businesses are very similar to living organisms?
The pressure increases as the depth of the water column increases.
Might be 9 times, it might be 20 times.
Is $1, $2 multiplied by a million is a huge source of funding.
Why were many regions of the world left out of the advances in the quality of life? What do today's economic realities mean for our social, economic, and political institutions in the future? What changes must be implemented to allow us to smoothly and rapidly escape this global recession, which is also becoming a depression? Constitution is provided for that every national will have an education opportunity.
Yes, all of us practice transparency.
They will go back to their countries and they will deliver a message.
Researchers, educators, development workers, students of the world, a means to work with them.
Maybe some of you will think of the humanists, the famous Dutch from the Renaissance era.
And we keep on saying, how can we make a difference? Just think about that.
I begin with an assumption that increasing environmental concerns, these development trends we see.
Ladies and gentlemen, I have shown you that water is a limited resource.
There are about 500 million poor entrepreneurs, typically looking for loans for small ticket items.
Maybe someplace I could see some snow, so far away from here they'll never know.
Any period of time, students represent the future. The serious problems that our world faces today requires fresh new solutions, and we are depending upon your generation to develop brighter possibilities for tomorrow.
On behalf of all the students, I would like to thank His Excellency for his visionary leadership that led to this amazing conference.
Tomorrow, and people ask me about my experience here, there's only one way that I can describe it. It's an academic Olympics.
Yes, we can make the world sing a different tune.
3 days to change the world. What we really mean is starting with you. 3 days to change your own world first, and then with everything that you feel going from here, you can do so many changes in the lives of so many around the world, starting from your own family and onward. Today is also the opening day of Education Without Borders 2011. You ready for 2011?